Okay, this is the third video for Units 1 and 2 EOC review. We're starting with number 25, going to number 30. So, number 25 says B is the midpoint of AC on a number line. Okay, let's draw that out. AC, we're trying to draw out right now. If we can, very easily. Alright, that looks alright. AC. Okay, B is the midpoint, so it's directly in the middle, yes. So I mean, since it's a midpoint, we know those two are equal. AB we're told is 2x plus 7. BC is 17 minus 3x. We want to find AC. So I know that AB and BC are equal because B is the midpoint. So 2x plus 7 equals 13 minus 3x. Add 3x to both sides. 5x over here. Subtract 7 from both sides. This will be 6. So dividing 6 divided by 5. No, what did I do wrong here? This should be not 13. It should be 17. Excuse me. So now it makes a little more sense. Dividing both sides by subtracting both sides by 7, you get 5x equal to 10. And then now dividing both sides by 5, x is equal to 2. Okay. Now to find AC, either find AB or BC first. So AB is 2 times 2. Plus 7, so 4 plus 7 will be 11. Okay, AB is 11. That's cool. Now AC will be that times 2. So this is 22. Okay. Next, A is located at number 2 on the number line. Okay. Negative 2, excuse me. Now, we want to plot points represent all possible locations of B. So I know that B is 11, which means that B is 11 away from negative 2. So if I go 11 this way, I'm at negative 13. So B could be right there. Or B could be this way. Go 11, you're at 9. So my answers for this one would be either negative 13 or 9. Okay, number 26. Are the lines y equals negative 3/5 x plus 4 and y equals 5/3 x minus 2 parallel, perpendicular, or neither? They are perpendicular. And it says give evidence to support your answer. Okay, negative 3/5 and 5/3, which are the slopes of those two lines, are opposite reciprocals. And we know that the slopes of perpendicular lines are opposite reciprocals, so that means that they are perpendicular. Write the equation of a line that passes through the point negative 1, negative 4 that is perpendicular to the line y equals negative 2/3 x plus 1. So first step, find my slope. Since it's perpendicular to this line, this slope has a negative 2/3 slope. So my slope will be 3/2. So far I've got y is equal to 3/2 x plus b. I need to solve for this b by plugging in my point negative 1, negative 4, because my line passes through that, into here for y and x, and then we're going to solve for b. So negative 4 is equal to 3/2 times negative 1 plus b. So negative 4 equals negative 3/2 plus b. So add 3/2 to both sides. Negative 4 plus 3/2 equals b. Alright, this will give me negative 5/2, and that's my b. So my answer is y is equal to 3/2 x minus 5/2. Or you can write it as y is equal to 1.5 x minus 2.5. Either one you want to write. Those would be equal answers, okay? Alright, 27. Use the graph to answer the question. Which set of coordinates describes the transformations that map FGH to F prime, G prime, H prime? So I'm going to take look at the coordinates of my original, plug them into these things and see if they work. So F we'll say we know is 1, 1. G is 3, 4. and H is 5, 1. Okay, so let's see. Let's try F first. 1, 1 plugged into here. 1 minus 6 is equal to negative 5. Also, before I do that, let me say what the coordinates of F prime, H prime, and G prime are. So negative 5, negative 1. This is negative 1, negative 1. Then G is, let's see, negative 3, negative 4. Okay, so back to this. Plugging in F, I get 1 minus 6 is negative 5. The negative of negative y for 1, plug in 1, this will be negative 1. So that works for F prime. Cool, let's try G prime. Plug in here, 3 minus 6 is negative 3. And then 4 times the negative 1 is negative 4. So negative 3, negative 4. Boom, G prime is that as well. Let's check H to make sure. 5 minus 6 is negative 1. Negative of positive 1 is negative 1. So this works. So I can stop there. I've tried that. It's A. Alright, next. Number 28. Olivia reflects the triangle over the x-axis, then rotates it 90 degrees clockwise around the origin. So first let's reflect over the x-axis. That leaves me with this right here. Boom and boom. Okay, so then we want to rotate 90 degrees clockwise. So that means we're going this way. Okay, so I'll end up something like this. And there we go. That's my answer. And that would be, out of all these, it would be A. That's because I'm going clockwise, guys. Remember, clockwise moves the same direction as the clock. Okay, you got to be careful to read that. Number 29. Kevin drew a square WXYZ on this grid. Kevin translated 3 units along the x-axis and negative 1 units along the y-axis. What are the new coordinates? So let's just look at W. W is going to go 3 along the x-axis. So 1, 2, 3. Over to the right, then we'll go down the y-axis, negative 1. So my new point for W would be 1, 1. The only one that has that is C, so I stop there. Boom. Number 30. Jenna translated this triangle according to the rule x minus 3, y plus 2. So let's look at this point. The top of my triangle is going to be 1, 2, 3. 3 to the left, 2 down, 1, 2. So let's look at the triangle that has the top of it at negative 4, negative 1. That would be A. Oh, excuse me. I'm not going down to. You'll have to excuse me. This should be right, but we're going up to. Wow. So it's not, the top of the triangle is at negative 4, positive 3. So it's not A. It is D. Excuse me, guys, that was my mistake. Alright, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. So check out the next one that has more solutions in it.